Well, hello, and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today's Wednesday, December the 9th, 2020. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Glenn Jones. That's Glenn Jones and Shenandoah and host and host and Doug Poindexter. So without further ado, here's a birthday song for the three of you. Hey Doug. Hey Shenandoah. Hey Glenn. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You're 1 more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey Glenn. Hey Shenandoah. Hey Doug. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You're 1 more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. That's another trip around the sun y'all made. Alrighty. Hey, many more to you. Happy birthday. Alright, then I got my Shen Show likes. Folks that like the Shen Show and folks that love the Shen Show. Got them both. Shen Show likers and lovers. Here we go. Martin Kelly, Jamie O'Driscoll, Leony Pedraza, Leony Pedraza, Fernandez, Gary R. Webb, Gina Cornites, Daniel, Steve Clary, Tina Kleeschulte, Ashbrook, and then I've got my Pokey Pal, Amanda Sue Little. Plus, I got a song request coming out tonight by Janice Seitz, and so we'll be doing that here shortly after we do our local weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. That's right, the remainder of the evening, a few passing clouds, lows around 34 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds light and variable east to northeast at 1 mile per hour. And then for Thursday, December the 10th, sunshine along with some cloudy intervals. Highs around 64 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable. 41 degrees overnight. That's a few clouds from time to time. And the winds are going to be light and variable south at about 4 miles per hour. And then how about Friday, December the 11th? Cloudy with a rain developing later on in the day. Highs around 58 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 90%. Rain is likely to follow up throughout the evening and throughout the night. Low temperatures around 47 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain at this point in time 100%. A rainfall around a half an inch. And so Saturday, December the 12th. Rain showers early with overcast skies later in the day. Highs around 49 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain only 40%. Overcast skies with low temperatures around 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Sunday, December the 13th. Cloudy skies early with becoming partly cloudy later on in the day. Highs around 39 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest. That ain't right. With winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Some clouds early will give way to generally clear skies or conditions overnight. Lows around 23 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then how about Monday? Monday, 42 degree temperatures. That's right, partly cloudy skies. Highs around 42 with winds light and variable. Southwest at about 5 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy skies with lows around 29 degrees overnight. Winds are going to be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Tuesday, December the 15th, to wrap up our 5-day forecast. Mostly cloudy skies highs around 42 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, highs around 27 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, concludes your 5-day forecast for the um, St. Charles viewing area. Song requests. Alrighty. Song request was Janice Seitz. And here you go, Janice. It's called Sweet Music Man by Kenny Rogers. Sing a song, sweet music man, 'cause I won't be there to hold your hand like I used to. I'm through with you. They're a heck of a stranger and powerful man, but you surround yourself with people who don't demand so little of you. You touch my soul with your beautiful song. You even had me singing along right with you. You said I need you. And then you change the words, and it is harmony. And then you sing the song you had written for me to somebody new. Oh, but nobody sings a love song quite like you do. Oh, and nobody else can make me sing along. Oh, when I know they're wrong, nobody sings a love song quite like you. Sing your song, sweet music man. Travel the world with a six-piece band, and the dues for you, what you're telling them to. And you try to stay young, but the songs are sung to so many people who will all begun have coming back to you. Sing your songs, sounded music man, making your living, doing one night stands. They're through with you. They don't need you. They're still a hack of a singer, but a broken man. But you'll keep on looking for one last fan to sing to. Oh, and nobody sings a love song quite like you do. And nobody else can make me sing along. And nobody else can make me feel the things are right when they're all wrong with a song. Nobody sings a love song quite like you. Sing your song, sweet music man. I believe in you. You know, I don't know that song very well, and I probably shouldn't have done it. I do know one of Kenny Rogers' songs, and I am gonna sing it. We'll go ahead and give it a go. Man, I wish this straw and microphone combination here would be a little bit better lined up, because I keep missing this and that. Song lyrics, The Gambler. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns to stare out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. You've got to know." Oh, so I handed him a bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And then the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. And said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you've got to play it right. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Well, every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a loser and every hand's a winner. And the best thing you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. Mm, but in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. All right. Mm. Islands in the sun, that is what we are. How can we be wrong? Going near or far, we got to rely on each other. One's one lover to another. All right. Anyway, this is going to be a short one tonight, folks, because, well, I'm being beat to death by muscle spasms. And this stupid straw and mouse are not working out together. And so we're going to go on down here and take a look at another Hans Christian Andersen fairy store, but we ain't going to do no long drawn out ones again. Boy, I tell you what, that there was, uh, oh man, the elderbrush, the Emperor's New Clothes, false color, the fir tree, happy family favorite, fairy tale, leapfrog, fairy tale, the little match girl, the naughty boy fairy tale, the old house, the real princess, the red shoes, shadow, the shoes of fortune, the snow queen, no, we've done the snow queen, the princess and the pea, we done that, the brave tin soldier, we done that, the bell, the bird of popular song, the bishop of Burlingame and his warriors, the bottleneck, the buckwheat, the butterfly, the cheerful temper. Let's try the butterfly. Let's try the butterfly. We're going to see, we're going to look, and we're going to see if this is a one-day story. Yes, it's a one-day story, so we are going to do the butterfly. Okay, kids, time to gather around the old television just to get the old Grandpa Briscoe, the TV Grandpa, up and ready for TV time. It's story time by TV Grandpa. All right, here we go. There was once a butterfly who wished for a bride, and as may be supposed, he wanted to choose a very pretty one from among the flowers. Oh, we just done this one the other day. We can't do this one again. Shucks. You'd have thunked. Oh, well, how about this one? Let's check it out. See how long it is. A little further. That's it. Okay, we will do this one. This one, I don't think we've done before. It's called The Farmyard Cock and the Weathercock Fairy Tale. The Farmyard Cock and the Weathercock Fairy Tale. Once upon a time there were two cocks, one on the dunghill and the other on the roof. They were both arrogant, but which of the two rendered most service? Tell us your opinion. We'll keep to ours just the same, though. We'll keep to ours just the same, though. Here we go. The poultry yard was divided by some planks from another yard in which there was a dunghill, and on the dunghill lay and grew a large cucumber, which was conscious of being a hotbed plant. One is born to that, said the cucumber to itself. Not all can be born cucumbers. There must be other things too. The hens, the ducks, and all the animals in the next yard are creatures too. Now, I have a great opinion of the yardcock on the plank. He is certainly of much more importance than the weathercock, who is placed so high and can't even creak, much less crow, and the latter has neither hens nor chicks, and only thinks of himself, and perspires verdigers. Verdigers, no. The yard cock is really a cock. He steps is his step is a dance. His crowing is music. And wherever he goes, one knows what a trumpeter is like. If he would only come in here, even if he ate me up, stump, stock, and all, and I had to dissolve in his body, I would be happy. It would be a happy death, said the cucumber. In the night there was a terrible storm. The hens, chickens, and even the cock sought shelter. The wind tore down the planks between the two yards with a crash, and the tiles came tumbling down, but the weathercock sat firm. He did not even turn around, for he could not, and yet he was young and freshly cast, but prudent and sedate. He had been born old, and did not at all resemble the birds flying in the air, the sparrows and the swallows. No, he despised them. These meant little pipping birds, these common whistlers. He admitted that the pigeons, large and white and shining like mother of pearl, looked like a kind of a weathercock, but they were fat and stupid, and all their thoughts and endeavors were directed to fulfilling themselves with food. And besides, they were tiresome things to converse with. The birds of passage had also paid the weathercock a visit and told him of foreign countries, of airy carnival caravans and robbers and stories that made one's hair stand on end. All this was new and interesting, that is, for the first time, but afterwards, as the weathercocks found out, they repeated themselves and always told the same stories. And that's very tedious, and there was no one with whom one could associate, for one and all were stale. and small-minded. The world is no good, he said. Everything in it is stupid. The weathercock was puffed up, and that quality would have made him interesting in the eyes of the cucumber if it had known it, but it had eyes only for the yardcock, who was now in the yard with it. The wind had blown the planks, but the storm was over. "What do you think of that crowing?" said the yardcock to the hens and the chickens. "It was a little rough. I wanted elegance." And the hens and the chickens came up on the dunghill, and the cock strutted about like a lord. "Garden plant," he said to the cucumber, and in that one word his deep learning showed itself, and it forgot that he was pecking at her and eating it up. A happy death. The hens and the chickens came from where one runs and the other runs too. They clucked and chirped and looked at the cock and were proud that he was of their kind. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" he crowed, "and the chickens will grow up into great hens at once if they cry it out in the poultry yard of the world." And hens and chickens clucked and chirped, and the cocks announced a great piece of news. A cock can lay an egg, and do you know what it's what's in that egg? A balslick. No, no one can stand the sight of such things. People know that, and now you know it too. You know it what is in me, and what a champion of all cocks I am. With that the yardcock flapped his wings, made his comb swell up, and crowed again, and they all shuddered, the hens and the little chicks. The but he did not stir. But they were very proud that one of their number was such a champion of all cocks. They clucked and chirped till the weathercock heard, but he did not stir. "Everything is very stupid," the weathercock said to himself. "The yardcock lays no eggs, and I'm too lazy to do so. If I liked, I could lay a wind egg. But the world is not worth even a wind egg. Everything is so stupid, I don't want it. I don't want to sit here any longer." With that, the weathercock broke off, but he did not kill the yardcock, although the hens said that that had been his intention. And what is the moral? Better to crow than to be puffed up and break off. The farmyard cock and the weathercock fairy tale. And there you go. That's our uh, bedtime story for today for the kids. Of course, remind me that not to read that one again, okay? Okay, looks like it's our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. That's right, Our Daily Bread today is going to be sponsored by none other than the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Yes, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe will be Daniel 11 through 12 and the book of Jude. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2020. All right, let's see. God's guidance will be our devotion, and our insight scripture to go along with God's guidance will be Psalm 1, 1 through 3. 1 through 3. Here we go. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and whose meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whether they do prosper, what, whatever they do prospers. There you go. That was Psalms 1, 1 through 3, which concludes our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread, which concludes the Shen Show. Just remember that the Daily Bread portion of the program was brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2020, a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2020 to get your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty, my friends, that's it for me. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, you know, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.